headaches. It's like a hangover, minus the fun. All right, let's get into that morning roundup. Well, this guy has made their first thing that's actually going to go to a customer. Classic Einstein, did a good job. Octo, very nice frog dish. Of course, we got Bob Marley here. Little T-Rex boy. Charcot. Newly fixed printer, doing a Charcot. Pipe. This is a little bit of a rare one. This is a raptor skull. It's roughly, probably like life size. We're stocking up those D20s. These things suck to make, so I want to make a bunch of them in advance of Christmas. And this, I think this is a saber-tooth tiger skull. Coffee does help a bit with the cacophonic brain discomfort. And I just realized it's winter. I think it's winter. If it's not winter, it's almost winter. So that means we might start drinking hot coffee. I think I figured something out with this printer. Like some of my normal G-code files that already exist, like some of them would work on this and some wouldn't. And I couldn't figure out what the difference was for a long time. But I think the difference is the file name length. The shorter file name lengths show up on the menu, and the ones that are like longer don't. I'm not 100% sure this is true, but I just I took a file and then shortened the name length, and then it showed up. So it seems a little conclusive. Yep, the file name thing seems to have made the difference. There's plenty to do when we get back, but I think I'm getting kind of excited about this whole hot coffee idea. Like, it's actually kind of cold now. It just feels weird to drink cold coffee if it's cold. Oh yeah, we got all those bananas. We're gonna make a giant banana care package. Yep, it is actually sort of kind of cold. Ugh. Colder weather does make me a little nostalgic, having grown up in the Rust Belt. Fun random fact, in Argentina, you have to get something called a garantía to rent an apartment, or I think basically any kind of rental. It may not apply to commercial property, I'm not sure. And what that is, it's a cosigner. So you could be like a multi-millionaire and you still have to get a cosigner for a lease agreement, or whatever it's called in their case. It's a really bizarre law, and it's kind of a pain for a lot of people. My donk. I'm actually gonna have to really think about this. I don't think I've ever gotten hot coffee from here. In fact, I'm sure I haven't. We went with the classic dark roast. I like it strong. I'm glad I don't have to get a garantía to get this coffee. Then again, I'm not renting it. This is a Dunkin' Midnight. It's Dunkin' Midnight. Wow, they made that the perfect temperature. The thing that sucks about hot coffee a lot of times is you have to wait a while to drink it. Just past the Chick-fil-A, somebody was like booming out like dirty rap there. Almost feels like you're disrespecting the Lord's house. Blasting obscene rap at a Chick-fil-A, I think, is a sin in Protestantism, but the Catholics are still cool with it. Man, I'm gonna make people mad. I'm gonna not make the jokes that I want to make about like what the Catholic version of Chick-fil-A would be like. Yeah, we're not gonna make those jokes. Nobody get it twisted. The only reason I find this stuff funny is I studied theology a lot, obviously. I've said before I was an ordained minister, and I guess I still am technically. But yeah, theology jokes. And this coffee is really taking me to my happy place. I've forgotten how good some nice hot coffee is. I didn't get it on video, but earlier at the thrift store they had a big tanning bed, like an old tanning bed. Made me realize, like, it doesn't seem like anybody cares about tanning anymore. Like when I was in high school, just like everybody wanted to tan. A lot of people took it too far and they started looking like that kind of leathery look, you know? But it seems like nobody cares about tanning anymore, which is probably good. Gonna do a lot of painting and packaging, but the spare hot ends came in. So I think we're gonna go on a tiny machine tune-up spree. Get the soldiers ready for battle. Urgh! I think we're gonna try and get the other one of this put together today as well. It's doing the pretty good first couple layers. Feels like hot coffee is really changing my life. It's like I'm a whole different person when it's actually warm inside. Unlike the cold dungeon my body has become. Time to get cozy, Imagine getting a candle this large for $6. That is the magic of thrift stores. We are officially in Cozy Town, other than this one. There we go. First printer to be fixed. Diagnosis, the thing just came out of the thing. So we're gonna put a new thing on here so we can put it back in the thing. Here's something mildly interesting that I haven't talked about. On the S5s, the Bowden tubes are really, really long. So what happens sometimes is the Bowden tube will get a worn part of it and it'll stop working. The filament will come out of the tube in the weak spot. But instead of just throwing that away, I keep it because I can just cut down that Bowden tube to fit one of these printers. Maybe I'm being cheap, but it does save money. Yeah, from here on out, I think we're doing hot coffee for the winter. Man, it's so good. We're all hopped up and ready to go. Look, maybe it's the coffee talking, but I just realized something. You know how Santa and his elves have a factory where they make toys? I basically am Santa and his elves. This guy should be good to go. We're just gonna do a little test print and see how he handles it. First layer achieved. This guy actually needs a new hot end. You will see why in a second. Everything is plugged in, but we're still getting the -14, which is just a classic symptom of you got to replace this. Making another Charco here. We're getting into the challenging ones now. Here is a printer that has not printed in a long time, like at least, oh, I guess it would be last year because of Christmas, because I resurrect the printers every year. But we've already scavenged the hot end off of this. But as far as I know, everything does work. I think the belts are starting to show a little bit of signs of wear, but they work. I don't think logically there's any reason this wouldn't function. Fajita tacos. Okay, my brain has been going all day. None of what you're about to hear is offensive. Growing up, I had a lot of Catholic friends, went to school with Catholic kids and stuff. I am not dissing Catholicism. Also, I just want to say I was in a fairly long-term relationship with a Catholic girl, and it was actually the best breakup I ever had. Very mutual, and we still talk. It's fine. Please accept this. If you happen to be Catholic, I'm sure many of you are. Accept this in the spirit it is meant. At Catholic Chick-fil-A, when they read back your order, it's only considered correct if they're speaking ex cathedra. When you sit down to eat at Catholic Chick-fil-A, remember to fold up the knee boards. At Catholic Chick-fil-A, You have to go up to order one at a time, and then they tell you what food to make. When they read back my order at Catholic Chick-fil-A, I think it was correct, but my Latin is a little rusty. At Catholic Chick-fil-A, if it's not at least 12% ABV, what you drank was not technically a milkshake. The really well-read, well-studied, dedicated Catholic Chick-fil-A people go multiple times a week, but the newbies who don't know anything only go on Sunday. Catholic Chick-fil-A headquarters is technically its own country. Their motto is, they came, they saw, they ended up getting what they always get. There's no shortage of tables at Catholic Chick-fil-A, but once you sit down, you can't leave. Technically speaking, anybody can own a Catholic Chick-fil-A, but you have to have at least 3 verified miracles. Anybody is allowed to work at Catholic Chick-fil-A, but to be a manager, you have to be male and celibate. At Catholic Chick-fil-A, shorting somebody a nugget is a venial sin, but charging them the wrong amount is a mortal sin. 15 Hail Marys and you're good to go. I can't believe I'm saying this stuff. At Catholic Chick-fil-A, after you place your order, you can change it, but you have to get a written exception from the Pope. Please don't get mad. Please don't get mad. At Catholic Chick-fil-A, they consider Ronald McDonald to be their first mascot. Catholic Chick-fil-A has 7 extra menu items, but weirdly they never sell them to you. GMs at Catholic Chick-fil-A have a method for controlling how many employees they hire, but it doesn't work very well. And I want to say thank you for not unsubscribing. I can make pretty much the same kind of jokes about Protestants. So nothing but love. I mean it. And that's probably about enough of the funny business. We resurrected like 3 printers today. I think we're gonna spread it out over the next few days. That's probably pretty good. We got some stuff to paint and package and all that kind of jazz. More drumstick hangers. Oh yeah, cassette time. And yes, I have Machine Head by friggin' Deep Purple on cassette. Come on, Space Trucker! Kitty cat. Dwarf pipe in metallic gold. Your ancestors were not fools. Well, another good day on the books. Really solid, got a lot of machines working. This guy's working good. This guy's working good. These machines are working good. We didn't get around to putting together the new, old, used, unrepaired machine, but I think I'm gonna drag it out and put it by the desk over there, so I remember to do that. There we go. I won't forget, all the big printers are working. Everything is right with the world. Wall full of filament. Other wall almost full of filament. Got good reviews today. Got good reviews yesterday. Ugh. And managed to only marginally piss off the Catholics. Nah, but seriously, it's a good day. I think I'm like less than 2 weeks away from the beginning of the Christmas onslaught, but things are going really good. It's clear that most of these printers, if not basically all of them, will rehab and become functional. And plus I've got 2 more that I didn't have before, so I think we're really gonna be ready for this thing. Oh yeah, I didn't quite get the emo dragon or whatever I'm gonna call it. I didn't get that listed today. But we pretty much did everything else. I guess we got to package those bananas from the other day. But the FedEx office, Klein's, is not even open today. Technically it's open for a few hours in the morning, but the truck doesn't come on Saturday, so it doesn't matter. So it wouldn't have mattered if we packaged that today anyway, so. We're getting a lot done though. I'm feeling pretty good about everything. Yup. Smooth sailing so far. Cross your fingers. Zero Gotland Forever Zero, in the last episode, wrote, "Hi, I'd love to have those wallpapers. Keep the vlogs coming." You know I will, brother. I guess I don't acknowledge this, but I have not missed a day of uploads in, I think this is 109 or 110 days. And I don't think I ever will. I want to just see how many years I can release a video every single day. Like, I really doubt that I'd be setting a record, but not too many people are going to do that. But yeah, if you guys want those cool Chihuahua Shark Synthwave wallpapers, I commented my email address in several of the comments below on the last video. So just email me there and I'll send you the zip file. There's a bunch of them, so I thought about hosting them online somewhere, but I'll just mail them to you. On the previous episode, Really HP wrote, "Awesome Cyber Wawa." I concur, good sir. Keep the comments going. I will highlight a couple just random select comments per video. And remember, every 100 episodes, we're doing the Q&A. A lot of you said that that sounded like a good idea, so we're gonna do it. I give the viewers what they want. So you guys know what time it is. It is the Gratitude Gang Up. Tell me what you are grateful for in the comments. Tell me what you're working on. Tell me what small moments of levity you have going on in your life. I'd love to hear it. And as soon as you get your own copy of the Wawa, please send me a selfie on Facebook. Yeah, Facebook's probably the best place. I will make a montage of it. I'm sure that some of them are going to be coming in the next few days or something. He got a lot of orders, so I don't know how many printers he's got, but they're coming. And yeah, tell me all the stuff you got going on in your life. I love to hear it. They'll probably get a heart upvote. Other people might upvote. You know, they might upvote what you got going on. Your special assignment is to find other comments and give them an upvote. You know why? Because they get a notification and it tells them somebody liked their comment. And that's the best feeling in the world. So I will see you next time. And I will see you next time. Stay grateful, oily, and happy. Peace out.